Thank you, Eayon here, for sponsoring today's video. Their motto is lovely hair, lovely vibes, and that's exactly the feeling I got when doing my hair. I mean, I have 3 thick body wave bundles from root to tip, super thick. The luster is beautiful as well. I mean, just look at that. You see that natural shine? Even from the tip, super thick. I love it. They hooked your girl up, okay? I got a crochet needle, a comb, an edge brush, as well as 2 clips, and all of those tools will definitely come in handy. So I did take some braiding hair as well as the body wave hair and just separated it out before I started. Just to ensure that body wave hair is nice and full and curly throughout, I add about 4 to 5 pieces per braid. I'm taking some edge control just to make sure at the root my hair is nice and sturdy and secure. Then I'm going to add braiding hair first. I add the braiding hair first just to make sure I have a good anchor for when I add my body wave hair. So I'm just going to braid it down a little bit. And once I feel that it's nice and sturdy, I'm going to go ahead and add my body wave piece. Now once I add it, I place it up just to make sure it doesn't get in the way or get braided. And then I'm going to just braid down while adding hair continuously throughout the braid. Because I'm adding the human hair pieces throughout the braid, I take a little bit of edge control and add it to the tip. That way when I braid it in and blend it with the braiding hair, it's blended seamlessly. You definitely don't want that poking out. And of course, if it does, you can just cut it. But I just found this to be easier. So towards the end of the hairstyle, I don't have a lot of little pieces to cut. Just because when you add that edge control, it blends seamlessly. Like you really can't even tell that I added hair. As I'm approaching the end of my braid, I like to take a small piece from the braiding hair and tie it in a knot. And this step just ensures that the braid is secure and won't unravel at the end. And I'm repeating the same process with each braid. I definitely like to make sure I use edge control on my roots. I find edge control to be better than jam. I take some gel, just comb my hair out to make sure that it's not tangled in any way. And yeah, we're just gonna take that braid in hair, braid it down a little bit. When it's time to add that body wave hair, make sure that it's up and out the way. You can clip it or you can just put it up. Braid down a little bit. And repeat that process over and over. I forget where I heard this, but I heard that it was a good rule of thumb to start your braids in the back, then the front, then the middle. It's a mental thing. It just makes you feel like you're getting your hair done way faster. I never actually timed it, so I don't know it to be true or not, but mentally this felt like I got my hair done a lot quicker than if I would have just went from the back and worked my way towards the front like I usually do. When I make my knot towards the end of the braid, I only use about this much hair, and I just tie it around and pull it tightly. Because doing hair is just such a time-consuming thing to do, I need to make sure that I got me some good tunes playing or a good show that I'm watching, just to make the time go by a little faster. Comment and let me know below what y'all do to get y'all hair done faster. Whether you do hair or get it done, let me know. Whatever gets the time to go by. As I'm approaching finishing this section, I just knew them clips was gonna come in handy. Now I could part that off and make sure that hair is out the way. That way when I'm adding my body wave hair to other sections of my hair, I'm not worried about braiding it in with another braid, because I have made that mistake before. And that's actually super annoying, because at that point you basically just gotta start that braid over if you want it to look in unison with the other braids. Okay, y'all, I'm done with this section. Finally, when you finish a section, it's just a different type of accomplishment. Only braiders get it. So the braiding part is done, but we still got some work to do. We gotta make sure them ends and that body wave hair is curly. I'm gonna take some boiling water and dip my hair for about 5 minutes per section. And here we are. Now, when I boiled my human hair pieces, I didn't like the way it looked, so I took a wand and did that instead, just because I knew that would give me the desired curl that I wanted. Look at how bouncy and juicy those curls are. I just love it so much. And I only had to wand it for literally about 3 seconds per section. It didn't take long at all to curl. I was actually pretty amazed at how quick it did curl, because I'm not gonna lie, y'all, I was dreading this part because I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm about to have to wand all those little pieces. But when I realized how quick it was, not bad at all. So of course we gotta do them edges. And I was really impressed with the final result. Like, that body wave wanded, so lit. Thank you, Eayon Hair.